Yo, 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 welcome back. The boat is still afloat. Banana Boat Podcast, Season 2, Episode 12. Checking in from Austin, Texas. It's your host, Michael Smith. What it do?
Yes, sir. This is Marcus. Hey, yo, I'm here. Happy. Showed up to work on Monday because the Bears won. Same thing this next week.
Hey, bear down.
Yes,
Just
sir.
Darius and Naptown. Just bear down, man. I'm that's all I'm rocking right now. I'm locked in with that right now.
It is we- I feel like I've said this a few times this NFL season. My teams are struggling, so I can't even hate that y'all are happy that the Bears are winning because that game they snatched victory from the jaws of defeat with that one. We'll get into that one here in a little bit. We're gonna go ahead and kick it off. Marcus, why don't you go and hit us with the 1-2?
Yeah, just like it's most people's favorite part of the season in the NFL because it's the playoffs. It's my favorite part of the season because I am a natural born hater. And this is the best part of the season because the trade deadline comes. So I do get my best hating out the way right now. And so my call me crazy is not the Jazz. The Kings are gonna have a historically trash trade deadline. It's gonna be like never before seen. You're gonna have at least three All-Stars traded for absolutely nothing. And the crazy thing is, at the end of the day, no one's gonna expect anything more from the Kings because they're the
Low,
Kings.
low bar, low
I've
bar.
literally met one Kings fan in my whole life. He looked depressed.
Who? I'm wondering who.
It was, you know what? It was this last year. It was a person, and they visited church. So I only got to talk to them for a quick second, and the conversation went like this. I was like, "Oh, you a fan of the NBA?" I was like, "Oh yeah, yeah, I'm a Bulls fan, Bulls fan." And I said, "Who's your team?" And he said, "The Kings." And I just stared at him for a second.
The Queens.
And I
I'm
said,
like,
why?
yeah.
I said, why? He said, why do you think? I said, I couldn't think of anything.
I mean,
He
were you
said,
born? Were you born during the Chris Webber, Mike Bibby, like Page era, like Bloody? Like that's like the only time
he's like,
I
I
could
was
even
born
think it
in,
would be in
like, I
vogue.
was born in Sacramento. I said, makes
And
sense.
you should have asked him. You should have asked him if is he married?
He was not very
Okay.
Hey,
I was gonna say you like being shamed in the bedroom, don't you?
Oh no,
You
bro.
a glutton for
That's his kink.
punishment.
That's his
A glutton
kink.
for punishment.
And I
yo,
could
he,
look in his eyes, and he didn't want to discuss it anymore, so I left it be. I
no, you
the,
should have kept asking questions. You need to get to bottom of
I had one follow up. I was like, "How is that?" He said, what, Sacramento or the Kings?" I said, "Both."
that.
He said, "It sucks."
Bro, the only Kings fan I ever met, I can't remember his name, but he like in campus in our Bible talk, there was this random dude at Mizzou from Sacramento, and he was a Kings fan. But that like in the wild, that's like the only Kings fan I've ever met.
So you have to be from Sacramento basically to become a
I
Kings
feel like
fan.
you do. There's no other way. Unless you're like from like Fresno or like Bakersfield, like middle of nowhere, California, and you're like you want to be a contrarian and not be a Lakers or a Clippers fan. Or like
Even
the
if you're a
Red Wings, like
contrarian, there's so many other. You pick the Warriors when you're young if you're a contrarian and you're from
yeah,
the California. That
yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe he was watching Mitch Richmond Kings highlights from
I
because
know
I don't
more
know.
Packers fans that are from Chicago than I've met Kings fans in my life.
Yeah.
It's
Hey,
insane.
hey, don't mention that P word around me right now.
Oh man.
First of all, let me tell you, like, if you're a king, he looked at you with fear in his eyes because he's like, man, I just hope he don't ask me follow up. That's like a man that just got caught with a motel charge on his car. That, bro,
That was the look.
that he got caught with a motel charge because he's like, the jig is up. He got me.
I respect the heart for him to tell me. I respect the heart for him to tell me. But on the real though, they've completely
Right,
just
real quick. You remember You remember Petey Green? Like I randomly thought about this the other day. You
Oh,
remember
Petey
Petey Green,
Green.
the watermelon dude? He
Uh,
said, "When do we as black people start eating our watermelon in the closet?" That's a Kings fan. Like you got to be a Kings fan in the closet. You can't be out there being loud and proud and being a Kings fan.
he wasn't rocking the purple, that's for sure. He definitely wasn't. There's really no team though, NBA wise, that can tank players' values like they can. They
I
brought
feel
Le
like that.
hmm.
No, I'm sorry. You finish
No,
saying.
I was gonna say Malik Monk was considered like they raised their value. Now that they're about to trade him, his value is worse than it's ever been. Keon Ellis. They benched him.
Yeah,
He's probably the most valuable young piece they have outside of Keegan.
Tyrese got out of there before they could tank his value.
Before they didn't get nothing for Fox.
Sabonis has been there too long.
They
His
got
value has gone up and then back down.
for Fox, they got Levine in a protected first round or something like that, and they're about to get rid of Levine for nothing.
Yeah,
It's like the thing is like they had a run. Like where it was Fox and Sabonis. They had a run. He's
I
like,
wouldn't call it a
okay.
run.
It was
I
a
Well,
wouldn't call
year
it a
and a half,
run.
when
one
I say
playoff series.
no, when I say a run, I mean
And
like
took
they had.
advantage of injured, not everybody being injured, but them.
Hey, that ain't their fault. They had a
I'm not saying
run.
it is, but I just wouldn't call it a run.
No,
It's a
they had
sprint.
no. They
Hey,
they
look,
had
look,
they
look. This is
they
on a run.
they had a run where you thought like, okay, as an organization, they might be turning the corner. They might actually be building something sustainable. And then they got rid of De'Aaron Fox and it went right back in the toilet.
Yeah. Did y'all see that? What's that bum's agent? What's LeBron's agent?
Rich Paul.
Rich
Rich
Paul.
Paul.
He
Now
said
I'm not
something
calling
like,
LeBron a bum. I know my podcast mates on
it's an
here. So
accurate description. But he said that Fox wanted to stay in the Kings until I don't know what
He
he said
did.
until what happened, but something happened.
they didn't
So
want to give
that
him an extension.
Yeah, they didn't want to give him his money. That's what it was. He
That
did not want to
every player
leave.
wants to leave when it's not time when it's time to not get money
Yeah.
anymore. Like
If you if
Trey Young going to the Wizards because he got paid.
here's the thing, brother. Look at what they are. Look at what they doing now. They were better off paying that man.
yeah.
Look at what they doing now.
Yeah.
They were better off pay. It was like the beam. You're like,
I'm
oh
about to
snap.
say
Okay. It was the
that
whole
beam cost too
thing.
much money. They couldn't pay anybody.
Bro, bro,
It was the whole thing. I'm like, okay.
dude,
I
dude,
was like, man, they might come up next year.
I watched
Fuck them.
the Rockets lose to the Sacramento Kings, and the Kings lit the beam after. I had no idea who was like that. I didn't know the players.
Bro, and real quick sidebar, like some of these teams like Wemby with the Spurs when they try to do the drum and they kind of clap that like the Vikings
Yeah,
skull
yeah, yeah.
chant,
I've seen it.
and then the Rockets did some like thing. I'm like, to me, the beam was cool because it was original, but like if every team is gonna try to do something like that, it just kind of becomes corny. Like just
Yeah.
let them
It's a
have their
gimmick.
thing. Yeah, like we don't need every team doesn't need a thing after they win. Just give us our free taco coupon or Pluckers coupon and keep it moving. That's
You
all we need.
you saying OKC having 20 players do an interview is gay? Is that what you saying?
That's
No,
original. That was organic.
yeah,
That
that
happened
that was them.
organically.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I would say, yeah, that was them. Like you didn't. I mean, I know Draymond tried to say something about it. It's like, relax, Dre.
Yeah,
Like,
for real.
what I'm saying? It's like Dre right now is the unk that's still saying, man, back in my he started to reach that point where in his career is like, man, back in my day, this how we
Yep.
used to do it. It's like nobody cared.
Nah,
You know
that's
what I'm saying?
facts. He's
Like
he's really gonna become that.
that's kind of how they're looking at him now. Like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like you used to be nice.
Okay, okay,
Yeah. Literally, it's like, all right. I feel you. You know what I'm
He
saying? So
he said something like they were too nice to win, and then they won the
yeah,
championship.
and then they won a championship. So it's like,
They could have said this. I mean, they had him, but they could have said the same thing about the light skinned bros.
Right.
yeah, come on now. You looked at Stephen. No, hey, and I love Stephen Clay, but you looked at Stephen Clay and was like, oh yeah, I'm scared of those dudes. Come on. Nobody was doing that.
Yeah,
Nobody was looking. The only reason people like kind of gave because of Draymond.
Yeah.
But then
yeah.
it just kind of depends on the person. Because there was some people was like, man, well
I'm checking him.
yeah. If you say some of the stuff for Clay, Dre gonna get you. It's like, well, I'll check Dre too.
Right.
All right, touche.
Yeah. Bullies get bullied.
Bullies get bullied. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, I get you. I feel you. Well, we can speaking of rough organizations. I'm gonna go ahead and say my call me crazy, and these two don't believe it, but I believe in Trey. that with Trey going to the Wizards, Trey is gonna have them fighting for a playoff spot next season.
No, don't try to don't try to like
Yeah,
hedge it. Say
no,
what you say it with your chest. Say the
he
Wizards
gonna
are
have them in.
making
He gonna be in the. I say he gonna be in the. Okay, he gonna be in the playoffs.
the
But
fight.
A
He
top
done
eight
back
team.
yeah,
what?
They finished the season one of the 8 teams.
in the
Yeah,
playoffs.
yeah.
Okay. Because
Not one of the
you tried
10.
to
Not one of the 10.
you went from like they might be a playoff team to like give
No,
it
I
three
didn't.
years to like they're gonna be fighting for a playoff spot. That's a big difference. That's a big difference
They're gonna
of
be
being a
2
playoff
spots
team and
away from the
fighting.
That that
play-in.
The Jazz are fighting for a playoff spot
they gonna get
right
they gonna get that
now.
they gonna get that final spot in the playoffs. Watch.
Okay, that's better.
They
That's
gonna get the
better.
final spot in the playoffs. Once it happens, I'm gonna look at y'all and tell y'all put respect on Trey Name.
I don't disrespect Trey Young. I just think he has his flaws and he's a tough player to build around, especially if you're gonna be paying him $50 million a year in today's economy. It's a tough
Hey,
contract.
hey, he gonna get them back to playoffs. That's what I mean. They ain't gonna win none, but he gonna get them back to playoffs.
He'll make him
That's
respectable.
I heard so I think it was a Hoop Collective or some podcast said something about like it's hard to play with Trey or like it's like a task or something. Y'all really believe that? I mean, I heard it and I kind of rose my eyebrow. Like, is it hard
Yeah,
to
I mean
fit in around Trey?
they were saying I think it was Tim Bontemps was saying like every player that he's talked to that's played with Trey Young, not a single one of them is like playing with him. And I don't understand why because it's not like he's a ball hog. Like
Yeah.
he is a really good passer, especially considering he's 6 foot. Like he's I think what top 5 all time in assists per game. So I mean he's very ball dominant, but he's not a ball hog.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm curious to know like what players is he talking to? Because it was just
Yes.
like if you're thinking about like you want a player like Trey, like you said, he's a ball dominant player, but he's not a ball hog. Like he needs the ball to make things happen, right?
Yeah.
But it's not like he's shooting every shot. Like he's literally trying to get guys open, getting guys going. I'm like, so I'm curious to see who they talking to because I'm like he can't be. I feel like if your career wasn't nothing before you play with him, like take some of the base out your books. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
'Cause the only reason we talking about you is because you play with Trey. So
Yeah.
I'm curious
John
to see
Collins seems like the perfect candidate to say something like that.
yeah, and
What a
guess
bum.
what? And guess what? Ain't nobody said nothing about John Collins since he left Atlanta.
It's
John the
kind of like that
Max.
whole thing that Westbrook had going on for years. It's like they kept saying like Westbrook is tough to fit around, which his game is a little bit, but in the same vein, every teammate that he played with had historical feats.
Loved him.
When Paul George played with
He
them,
was MVP.
he was
He
like
finished
top
third.
top 4 MVP.
He
When
finished
Bradley
third.
Beal
He
made
finished
an
third
All
in
Star
MVP
team.
voting.
Uh huh. I mean, so I get it, but I'm looking at this Wizards team. I'm like, who's not going to benefit from Trey? Like, I can't agree with you on the whole playoffs thing next year, but I think there's a better chance of Alex Sarr actually being an All Star next year than that happening. Like, I'm looking at the landscape in the East, and I'm like, I barely could come up with an All Star team this year. Sarr might mess
Yeah.
around and drop 18, 10, and 3 just based off lobs from
Trey,
Trey.
Trey.
Yeah.
Think about it. When John Collins with Trey, didn't John Collins make an All Star when he was
Nah,
with
but he
Trey?
was 2010. He was a 2010
Yeah.
lock.
Okay, so
He was
he
close.
wasn't yeah,
He
he
was
wasn't an
fringe.
all-star, but he was 20 and 10. 20 and 10. What is he now? What
Slowing
he
down the
what
Clippers.
A role player for a bottom feeder.
yeah,
Barely in the league.
what's his favorite buddy, the
Clint
center?
Capella.
Clint Capella.
He was good with the Rockets because of James Harden, but yeah,
James Harden
he's
had him look like an
But
all-star. Yeah.
guess who kept the train going?
Yeah.
Trey.
Yeah.
choo choo.
Now
So
you
so
got
here's
Sar. Sar got
so,
legs, bro.
SAR is legit. SAR is legit.
I think he's
so
legit. He could be that all-star next year because
here's
of
the
Trey.
thing. Ain't nobody talked about Sarr since he got drafted #2, and I bet you most
No,
people would.
he's starting to get a little bit of buzz. He's averaging almost 18 a game right now.
And he's
Yeah.
probably got the most blocks in the league right now.
Yeah.
Word,
Top 3.
word, word,
But Trey's not gonna play this year.
word.
Let's just because they want
Okay,
their
okay.
pick. He's not playing this
No,
year.
don't say that. He on my fantasy team.
Let's just
He
double
ain't playing
back.
this year.
Let's just double back. He averaging 18. Ain't nobody talking about Sarr. Ain't
If you listen
nobody
to the
wrote
Hoop
us.
Collective, if If you listen to the Hoop
Ain't
He's
Collective, if you
still
listen to the Dunker
he in
Spot,
ain't
he's
NFL
getting
mode.
he's
He
getting
in
talked
ain't
NFL
about.
mode, bro.
ain't nobody talking about Sarr since he got drafted. They talk
I
about
don't know
him
what.
they talk about him with the same fervor they talk about Ricochet.
Oh, don't do that.
Don't do that to that man.
They
Don't do
talk
that to that
about him
man.
with the
I like
same
Reese Shane. He definitely
they
not on Sar's level this season.
they talk
Yeah,
about
yeah.
him with the same enthusiasm they talk about Ricochet. And they were 1 and 2.
That is a call me crazy because now you
That is
smoking
a call
crack.
me crazy.
They
Because
ain't
because
nobody
they
talking
if
about these
you
dudes.
listen to the pods, if you in this game, you have heard them talk about Sar plenty. I've heard him at
Darius,
They
least talk
talk
about 3 or 4 times.
he is
talk
Ricochet,
high.
I've
about him.
only
He's higher off that
Ricochet
Bears win, bro.
Ricochet has only been talked about in the form of like him being a trade chip at this point. But Sar has been talked about like, dude, like we were wrong about him, is what a lot of people are saying.
Oh, all right. Well, it's the Wizards too, so we'll see.
I mean, they're your team, so you should hope that he
That's
pops.
that's aggressive. They not my team. I'm the Chicago
You
Bulls
ride, you
fan.
ride, you ride, but you riding with them
I'm
as a
I'm
playoff
riding.
team.
No, I'm riding with Trey. That's who I'm riding with. They're getting the residuals because of I believe in Trey. Like
Call
let's
me, call
just
me, call me crazy, but by this point next year, Trey won't be the most valuable trade asset on that team.
Woo. It will be Sar.
It'll be Sar. It will be Sar.
Nah, he'll
hey
help Keyshawn George. I think he's gonna help what's the rook's name? Trey
Trey
Johnson.
Johnson.
Shooter. Trey Johnson.
Yeah, yeah, Trey
No,
He,
Johnson.
I think so. I mean, I think he'll help all of them. I think he'll help Trey Johnson. I think he'll help Sarr. I think he'll help Keyshawn George. I think he'll help Bilal.
nah, Bilal
Uh,
need to be out the league,
Koulibaly.
bro. He not that dude.
And Cam Whitmore, he
He like
disappointed me,
Bronny
man.
2.0.
no,
I thought Whitmore was
no.
gonna be better.
I thought he was gonna get more time, but then he went out with that the deep vein
Thembrosis.
thrombosis. So I don't know, man. It's their organization. They need some type of identity. They need something. Where people say, "Oh, Trey's hard to build around." Y'all the Washington Wizards. What y'all got to lose? Right
What
now,
I got to
y'all.
respect.
Right now, y'all tickets are selling for $5 and a pack of menthols. Like, what are we talking?
Bro, you not lying. You not
Like,
lying.
what are
Hey,
we talking
y'all,
about? I
y'all
wish
remember
somebody,
y'all
I
remember
wish
Harbaugh?
somebody in Washington would say, "Oh, Trey hard to pay for." First of all, I got your ticket on Groupon. Like, relax, relax. Take
Y'all
some base out your voice.
y'all from Chicago. Y'all had to have seen this movie. Y'all seen Hardball, right?
Of
Yeah,
course.
yeah, of
I
course.
forget his
My
name's
backyard.
Sticky, the Keanu Reeves friend. He's like selling tickets outside the United Center. He's like, when
Mm-hmm.
a man needs crack, a man needs crack. That's the form of selling a Bulls ticket right now. Just a dude outside selling tickets for crack.
Scalp.
Hey, it is what it is, man. It's just like, look. These are the organizations, bro. I feel like a lot of these organizations they can have, and you get like you guys say, SAR is now being talked about, where people are now like, yo, he may be wrong. You have these players that probably have some talent, and they get to organizations that are ran by people that probably have no investment in football. I mean, not football, basketball. They have no investment in like actually wanting to make the team like really good.
What's the worst
Well,
organization to play for? The Wizards or the Kings?
let's
I just
Hornets,
gotta know.
let
Hornets, maybe
Hornets worse?
Hornets,
I would say the
Hornets,
Kings. The
Wizards.
Wizards at least have had some play like multiple years of playoff success recently.
I would say Wizards. 'Cause that John Wall and Bill era was
At least they'll pay you.
legendary.
Shout outs to John Wall and Bill.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and it's a better city to live in, a better market. So that's going to actually lead me to my call me crazy, and it is if you are a season ticket holder for more than 5 years. Let me rephrase it. Owners should be able to be voted on of whether or not they get to keep their team every 5 years. And if you're a season ticket holder for the entirety of those 5 years, you should be able to vote whether or not that owner gets to keep his team or not. So if that's 1,000 people, if that's 100 people, like you should have a vote because some of these teams being owned by these owners that just, I mean, Jerry Jones cares about his team, and I think in his mind and in his heart, he is doing whatever he can to make the Cowboys win. But like when there's so much ineptitude on the team and the fans just have to suffer, the fans deserve better. So in my eyes, if you're an owner, you get 5 years, and you're like a CEO of a company. If a CEO steps in on a company and ain't turned that ship around in 5 years, kick him out.
Oh, 5 is
Mike,
So
short,
I
bro.
think
hey,
That's a high school tenure. That's a
hey,
college
hey,
tenure.
hey, 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 hey. Let me tell you the biggest flaw in that argument. Nigga, if I got billions of dollars, shut up. That's how it's gonna go.
You gonna
If
get
I
rid
got
of Steve Ballmer?
if I got billions of dollars, what you gonna say? Well, we
100
won't
billion.
come to
Listen,
the
listen, listen. Let me
we
go
won't
back to
look,
the argument. Let me
we
go back
won't
to the
come to the
argument.
game. I'll find
Let
somebody
me
to
go
come to
back
the
to the
game.
argument. And granted, not everybody that owns season tickets for 5 years is going to be billionaires, but in that pool, you're going to have the courtside seat people that are going to be
True,
people with real money, and some of them probably maybe even richer than the NBA owner. So
true,
I that's
true.
why I say that's why I say there may be some hidden motives, and there may be a dude that's like, you know what? If I was the owner of the team, I'd do better than this. So you're gonna run into that, but that's why I think if there's a season ticket holder that's owned it like for 5 years, to me, you almost own a stake in the team. If you've been a season ticket holder for 5 years, you're almost like a minority shareholder. So you should get some say of how your team is being run. So if you're the Bulls and your team is garbage for 5 years and you don't like the way ownership's going, hey, buy season tickets for the next 5 years. You can have a vote. You can
But
get
it's
this man about the paint. So Patrick Dumont, the Mavericks are coming for you if this league ever becomes a rule. If this rule ever becomes a league rule.
it's the opposite though. I would be voting the Bulls owners out because we're not garbage enough. We're trying a little bit too hard.
But that's the thing. If I'm saying if you don't like the direction, there's a difference between being a garbage, like having a garbage year and having a garbage franchise. Like the
There's
Kings are a garbage franchise and they're having a garbage year. But like the Jazz are having a garbage year, but I wouldn't say they're a garbage franchise. Like they have whether or not the plan works is one thing, but they at least have a semblance of a plan.
Yeah.
yeah. Here's the thing. Bulls fans been wanting the owner to leave for the last 10 years. I'm 30. I'll
And
be
with this rule,
37.
and with this rule, you can have it your way,
Yeah,
like BK.
I just see again, I think it'll just come down to money. It'll come down to, yeah, like, do you have the capital to buy me out? And then do you have the capital to keep it going and move it in the direction that you want it to go? Because
There's so
that's what
many.
moves these teams. Like,
It is. I think we're not too far away from the days of like private equity companies owning like
true.
majority of because these teams are getting too expensive. Like a
Yeah,
private
you're
equity
right.
company
You're
is going
right.
to come in and buy a large share of a team.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
I just think if you're disappointed with ownership, like you should have a say in who owns the team.
Honestly, I would much rather. I feel like the easy. Well, I see what you're saying. I think the easiest fix to that is you have to get owners that actually care about the sport.
Yeah,
Get owners that like Steve Ballmer. Steve Ballmer cares about basketball, so he wants to put a good team out there.
so
Mark
much
Cuban
so that
was
he
another one.
made up a fake
Look,
company.
but that's what I'm saying. Like, I'd rather have that guy there
Oh,
trying
for
to get
sure,
it.
for sure,
Any,
Y'all
hundred
rather
percent,
have
yeah, I'd
hundred
rather
percent.
have
Oh,
a guy
a
like
hundred
that
percent.
just trying to get a
I'd
competitive
rather have Steve.
advantage.
I'd rather have Ballmer over Dumont any day of the week.
any
Yeah, just
day.
because I think a lot of these owners look at these teams as like a write off or just another
Yeah,
business venture. I would like it. I think that would work is like having someone that if you're gonna come in, dude, how much do you love basketball? You know what I'm saying? Do you
Yeah.
watch basketball? Did you play back? Like just something, just giving you some like no, like dude, I grew up watching this team, and now I got the bread or the company or whatever to buy a stake. You know what I'm saying? Like I think you have to
there should
have
be an
that.
ownership training program. You
It
like the
There
has
should
to
be
Pope.
be
a better
something.
You
vetting.
got to be like the Pope. You got to do a certain things throughout your career that prep you to be an owner of an NBA
We
team
need to
or an
look
NFL team. And
we need to look through your statements. How many games have you been to in the past decade? There's got to be something.
I
Mhm.
mean, it got to be something because I just feel like man, you got a lot of owners that they just don't care. You know what I mean? So of
Yeah,
course, if I don't care, and this is just a tax write off, like I don't think Jerry Ryan. Yeah, I was looking up like, man, who is this? It's not Jerry Krause. He passed. God rest his soul. But it's like Jerry
Reinsdorf.
Ryan's doing. I'm just
Yeah,
like, I don't know if he really one. I don't know if he really cares about the Bulls being good. Two, he just might be out of touch with
yeah.
what makes a good basketball team. Where he's like, all right, bro, like, all right, let's just give the reins to somebody else. Because I feel like, especially big cities like Washington D.C., Chicago, New
Yeah.
York, L.A., Dallas, like these are huge cities where there should not be bad sports for it's the
And there's
city
not a
is
shortage of
too.
money,
There's
not a
not a
shortage of
shortage of
billionaires.
money. Now,
It's,
now if you tell me OKC, I could probably understand it to an extent because it's such a smaller market. But it's like, bro, especially
But
these
you
large
got somebody
cities.
that's willing to buy it. I mean, look, Joe
Yeah,
Lake is a perfect example. He was a minority owner with Vivek Ranadive on the Kings for years and became an NBA owner. Like there's got to be some type. I don't know if it's an apprenticeship, but even you look at like the Lakers and their the new ownership at the Lakers. Like he's been an owner with the Dodgers. He was a minority owner with the Lakers. Like it doesn't need to be cut and like by the book or like very black and white, but there's got to be something to where the Dumont family can't just wake up one day and decide, you know what, I have the money to buy a team, I want to buy it. Like it should be some
Exactly.
type of test. You got to pressure test some of these owners to make sure they're going to do the right thing and do the right things by the fans. And I get it; it's a business at the end of the day. The number one goal for these teams is to make money,
Mhm.
and but number two, like you got to care about the sport. You got to care about like the fans. You got to ingrain yourself in the culture of that city that you're buying a team in.
Which I think is so interesting. It's just about money, which is like, if the team is good, that's more money.
Yeah.
Like literally, if the team is doing well, that's more money. But I
Yeah.
don't know. It's a lot of. Nah, I ain't gonna. That'll get us canceled. Let me quit.
It'll get you canceled. It'll get you canceled.
Probably. They can't cancel me. I ain't important enough, man. There's a lot of Jewish owners, man. They got
That's
all that
Lord.
money in there, man.
Look,
Hey,
look,
look,
look, look,
we ain't
Yeah.
got pass.
Yep, 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 yep.
a year later when we finally made it, they always go in the archives.
Hey, I didn't say nothing bad. I just said that it's just a
A
lot of
few
Jewish owners,
moment, a
man.
few moments later.
He said,
I'm not saying nothing bad. Just saying there's a lot of Jewish owners. Like, look, I know, you watching the money. Just,
I ain't touching that one. I ain't
let
touching that one.
let a little bit go. That's all I'm
said
saying.
a penny dropped out the pocket. They stopped.
I
Yeah, like
decree, I decree and declare that I have no part in this conversation.
Oh,
right. You
Let
know
it
what I'm
be,
saying?
let it be said on the
Look.
record.
Hey, look. Let a little bit of that money go. Go Lahio. Like, oh, we good. We good. That's all I'm saying. Just let that bread go a little bit, man.
they
Get
said,
these Lahio. Ain't that what they
All
said?
right. Hey,
Ain't that
my
what they
name
said?
Wes. My name Wes. I ain't in that mess. My name Bennett. I ain't in it.
I'm just saying. I didn't say nothing bad. I didn't
Moving
say
on.
nothing bad.
How about those Bears?
Man, yeah,
How about
let's
those
talk.
Bears?
Yeah, while we talk about
Let's
Bears,
talk Bears before we really get canceled.
"Oh
yeah,
man,
man. Let me see. Is it Jewish owner that owns the Bears too?
bro,
Because
they would love it because it's a hard
The
salary cap.
McCaskies, right? The McCaskies on the Bears, don't
yeah,
they?
They would love it.
yeah.
Hard salary cap.
I thought you were about to say hard R.
Oh,
Whoa, Jesus, Mike.
they be dropping that in their meetings.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, no. Hey, George McCaskey, man, he out there, man. He with it.
Is that
George out there. He with the shenanigans, bro.
is
He
that
don't
is that
care.
the is that our owner?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Virginia died.
He ain't
She
he ain't
died a
my
little
he ain't
bit.
my owner.
Yeah.
He the Bears owner. Don't nobody own me.
He's out. Hey, we live vicariously through us, Mike. Live on the fun side,
No, I didn't Plymouth Rock landed on me.
man.
Hey, man, them Bears they killing it, brother. And I'm going to the game this Sunday. It's gonna be cold, but
When's the last time you've been to a Bears game?
man, Bears when ironically, I think I was in college. Last Bears game I've been to is Soldier Field. And like,
You
because I've been to a Bears game with my pop, but we were in KC. We played the Chiefs, and I remember
let me
that
ask
game because the Chiefs was
let me
talking.
ask
They were talking mad smack, and by the end of that game, they lost, and we were
what
trolling every Chiefs fan there on the way out.
so let me ask navy blue or orange?
What are you talking
But
about?
the
Just answer the
uniform
question.
is
Just
navy
answer the
blue.
question.
Come on now, navy blue all the time.
Yeah, what are you talking
No,
about?
what color you paint your nails for the game?
Ah,
Navy blue or
Oh
orange?
no,
this
no,
Negro,
that's
this
you
Negro.
got you got to draw a line in the sand somewhere. It's just I like
Oh,
Caleb.
so toes instead?
You got to
Oh
draw a line in
man,
the sand
Hey,
somewhere.
real question. You think he paints his toes too?
nah, definitely, most definitely.
Let me tell you. Let me tell you something.
I feel like the
Citizenship.
nails is like I wouldn't do it, but like you see rock stars, like okay,
Yeah,
if a
I
dude
feel
if a
like
dude painted his toenails though, that's
Oh, I
too far.
guarantee he is. But you know what he does, Rock Mike, and you started this. The double
The
studs.
double
Caleb
hoop,
had both of them in on Sunday.
right? That's a
well,
G move. It's a G move.
hey, let me tell you something, bro. French tips are forever free for Caleb in Chicago. Let me tell you, French tips are forever free.
French tips, French dip.
They all forever free. People be clowning him, and I'm just like, bro, he can paint his nails whatever color he want when he throw a touchdown. Because one thing I know is you talk about our quarterback with painted nails, our quarterback beat your quarterback. That's all.
Yeah,
That's kind of how I feel about it. You know what I'm saying? It's like at the end of the game, our score was more than your score. That's just what happened.
Yeah.
I've been trolling Packers fans for like the last like 4 days.
Caleb is good in every hood in Chicago right now. I promise you that.
Every hood,
He can show up in a
Yeah.
every
skirt.
Yeah.
He can show up in a kilt, a bra. He
I
good in
know
every
that
hood.
now he can show up. Now he gonna get roasted. Like they gonna clown him,
Yeah.
but it's gonna be out of love and respect.
Y'all remember when Justin Bieber, I forgot, he went to some hood and they had him singing and doing push-ups in some hood. Y'all ever seen that
Yeah.
video?
Yeah. Yeah.
Nah, man.
Caleb just with more respect.
Caleb could go from Rogers Park to Inglewood to Hyde Park to West Loop
He good.
to Greektown,
There's a plate
Chinatown.
waiting for him everywhere.
Yeah,
What's the Mexican neighborhood right there, Southwest? What is that? What is that one?
Humble Park.
Humble Park.
No, no. It's more
Where
like
the
a
Puerto
section
Ricans
than it
at?
is.
You talking about
No,
Wicker
it's more
Park?
like a sec. Not Wicker Park. It's more like a section than it is like a true neighborhood.
I mean, yeah. If you talking about over there on like 46 and
Austin area.
No, because that's where I was.
Blue Island.
It's south.
Uh,
Mexicans in the South, huh? I don't know about that.
Pilsen,
Pilsen.
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 Pilsen,
Pilsen. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he good in Pilsen too.
But
Everywhere.
all over the place.
dude, he good around Chicago, bro. Like it. This has been a fun ride for Bears fans because one, we've been trash for a minute. Like we've literally been like hopeful. Like it's literally just been the cycle of okay, we think we get a great quarterback, then we get what we think is a great coach, and then our record is trash. And then they fire the new coach see the quarterback in a different position. Now the quarterback's trash, and then we fire the quarterback, and then we just repeat the cycle. For the first time, we actually have a really good coach who is you you see the culture changing in Chicago. Like
Facts.
you see the culture changing right before our eyes. So I feel like, and then you look at Caleb and just we were texting about this the other day. The throws that Caleb makes, there's not many quarterbacks that can make the throws that he makes. Now,
Yeah.
does he got to touch up on just like the simple stuff, like your check downs, just the simple passes? Of course. And I think once he figured it out, like he's gonna be dangerous, bro. Like I truly have him evolve into like top five quarterback in the league.
Oh yeah, I
No,
can see that.
for
I
sure.
can see
Like
that.
He's gonna be the biggest superstar in Chicago since D Rose. Straight up.
oh, absolutely,
Oh yeah.
absolutely. The only thing he would have to do then is you just got to win. You know what I'm saying? But I think this year will establish this is the worst we're gonna be. So even so, like we
Eh,
the
that's tough because the NFL is just so cyclical. Like, I mean, you see the
it,
Chiefs going to the Super Bowl last. So I would say their trajectory is up for sure. But like the NFL is like the hardest league to like be consistently good in. This is the worst
true,
he's gonna be. This is the worst he's gonna be.
true. But so I feel like when I say he's the worst, I think when it starts to become tricky is when contracts is
Yeah.
you start to have to align contracts. He's in his second year, so we at least got 2 more years before we got to worry about that. You know what I mean? So we could still keep like quality players, but not have to break the bank for real. I think this offseason they'll probably show up on defense, get some better back, some better safety, some speed, so our defense can be like tighter. Our offense is good. You know what I'm saying? We probably need another pass rusher, but it's exciting, man. It's exciting to watch. Like I said, I'm glad I'm going to the game. Already got my shiesty ordered. Um, already got my thermal ordered. Got my Bears hat, my jersey. It's gonna be cold, so look, I might have to impersonate a YN for just a few hours just to stay warm. Mercy. Like, this is gonna be
And
it's
they
gonna be
don't
So
they
it's
don't they
gonna
don't
be
make coats
18.
like that out here in Texas. Like if you live in Texas and you're going to visit Chicago, you got to
you
buy
need to
a
order one.
coat in
Yeah.
Chicago.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Order online.
Bro, I got that North Face on standby. I got North
You
Face.
got you got you got you got North Face, but tell me, um do you have OPI? Do you have Essie? Do you have Sally Hansen? Do you have Chanel? Do you have Dior? Do you have, like which nail polish brand which one are you
Bro,
going with?
he
this dude
keep
wild.
I'm like, what is he talking about? He keep going back to the nail pot. Ain't nobody painting their nails out here, man. But
I'm just saying. I'm just
ain't
asking.
nobody painting their nails.
But hey,
Man.
I'll give the Bears some flowers on this one. Is that I don't think it was that hard of a decision. but they didn't fire Eberflus too late because if they
No,
had Eberflus for another year, that's another year you're putting a ceiling on where Caleb can be,
yeah,
and you're delaying his growth. So I feel like
yeah.
I mean the dude was the Cowboys defensive coordinator, and they couldn't stop a nosebleed in cold weather for the whole season, and they had a great offense. So he
Bro, they
had
could.
if he couldn't last as a one year as the Cowboys defensive coordinator, like there's no way he should have been the Bears coach for another year.
I'm about to say something super reckless. I'm
I mean, you
about
already
to.
you already said you already got reckless, so I
Ah,
don't know how much worse it could get.
I'm about to say they couldn't stop an unexpected pregnancy after taking Plan B. Like it was crazy. No, but like here's the I think I think I think George, like the thing with George that he's different from past owners is he understands what he doesn't know and he lets the people he hired run the team. It's pretty much like, I mean, he's a man of the people. He like I think I just saw a video. He was out there with Bears fans tailgating, taking selfies, taking pictures. A Packers fan walked up. He like shoved the Packers fan out the way. Like, so he's
F
like a
the
man of
pack.
the
I hate the effing Packers.
yo, he was like he's like a man of the people. So he understands, like, yo, I hired you guys to do a job. Y'all do the job. You mean so that means like go get the coach, lead the team. Da, da, da. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I sign the checks, I'm gonna be back here. And I feel like previous owners didn't necessarily do that. They wouldn't open they book, you know what I'm saying, they wallet for the Bears. So I don't know. I feel like Matt Eberflus is bad when you're the only coach in like however long in Bears history, the Bears have never fired a coach in a middle of the season.
Yeah.
And we lost that
Dang,
last
Mike
game.
Tomlin. Did y'all see that? Did y'all see that? Mike
Yeah,
Tomlin. Oh yeah, I think I sent that.
Yeah, he re
he stepped
he
down.
stepped down.
Yeah.
God bless
Yeah,
him. He held
it
it
was
down for
time.
coaching for a while, to be honest, because
It
the
was
one
time,
Yeah,
man.
it was he was
the
out there
NFL
one
will be
deep for
getting
a
a lot
bit.
more
He was out there
allegations. I'll tell you
one
that.
deep for a
Yeah,
bit.
it was time, man. So yeah, man. I say all in all, you know, we gonna be having fun with this game, man. We gonna try to get up there tailgate with some of the folks out there. You know, for
This dude
all
make it sound like he the president. I'm gonna be
Right.
amongst the
So,
people,
take
shaking
we
some
gonna be
hands,
hands,
amongst the
kissing
people,
babies.
man, kissing babies. You know what I'm saying? We all gonna be like,
trying different bean
Chi-town
dishes,
legend over here.
pork rinds.
we all gonna share a shared distaste for Packers fans, especially Chicago-born Packers fans. We gonna share
Hate them.
distaste for them.
Hate
Like I
those.
said, I've been trolling Packers fans for like the last 3 days, but now it's time to move on. We got the Rams on Sunday, so time to get another dub, man. See how far we can go.
And I know I said, and I still stand on this. I think I like Caleb's emotion. I think he's got a
A
I don't know
flare.
because part of me doesn't like that black quarterbacks get viewed as emotional, where guys like Tom Brady can like undress their teammates on the sideline, and it's like he's passionate. But I still think there's something to like a quarterback needing to be like cool and collected, and so I feel like he's got to find that balance. But I also can respect the fact that like his teammates have seemed to rally behind him more this year. And I mean, he's following the coach's lead. I mean, you don't see many coaches walk into a locker room and say, I hate the effing Packers, or even get hired and say, I look forward to beating the Packers twice a year. So it's like Ben Johnson's kind of setting the precedent and kind of leading the
Yeah.
way for like what he wants his team to look like. So I can't be fully mad that Caleb is allowed to be himself and allowed to be emotional when his coach is kind of telling him that's where I want you to be.
Yeah, I feel like that's what we'll probably agree to disagree on that one because I understand the black quarterback aspect and everything. I understand that portion, but I'm just like, if you're expressive, you're expressive. Because just a few like a year or so ago, he was getting clown. I was one of the people who was like, dang, I don't know how I feel about a quarterback, our quarterback crying to his mom and his mom consoling him after a loss. You know what I'm saying? And that was the news story. So it's like he was expressive. He got killed for it. So I'm
Yeah.
like, if you're gonna be expressive on one spectrum, I'm fine taking the other end of the spectrum. It wasn't like he was like beating down his teammates. It was like, no, like, yo, like, do your effing job. Like, we're here to win. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like if that's who you are, like, do it. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the makeup of this team. Like, where they won't smoke. Like, even Luther Burden was saying, he was saying, I think like the Packers and them got into it before on a coin toss. and he was getting interviewed, and he was just like, "Yo, like I want all the smoke. I want all of it." And I'm like, "Yo, that's the energy." He definitely the YN on the team, absolutely, hands down. But I like that's the energy,
Mizzou and East St. Louis's finest.
bro. I'm definitely gonna grab his jersey. But I feel like that's the energy you want from a team, where it's just like, "Yo, like we want all the smoke. We gonna fight, and if you beating us, you better. If you know what Omar from the Wire say, hey, you take aim at the king, you best not miss. And I
Yeah.
feel like that's that type of attitude is like if you're gonna beat us, you better keep it going. Because if you can't sustain it, once that fourth quarter come, K- boy, Caleb Caleb turned into Black Jesus a little bit. He turned to
Mhm.
Michael Jordan, bro. He started doing the unthinkable.
That
So
throw he had, that throw he had, like I told y'all, the more I saw the replay of that throw, the more I was like, man,
that's a
literally him
tough
and
though.
Patrick, him and Patrick. Like
Falling down
Aaron
off
Rodgers
one
has
foot,
the Aaron Rodgers has like the arm strength to make it, but as far as like,
the
and Aaron
creativity.
Rodgers makes some tough throws, but like I could, and I don't like Brett Favre because a lot of the stuff he's done since he's retired, but like he's the type of dude that would maybe have the creativity and the athleticism, but like the only dude in the league right now that's like
I,
athletic enough, has the arm strength, has the thought to even go through their mind that like I can make that throw. Like you said it, Mahomes. Like that's literally the only
Mahomes.
other dude in the league I feel like they can make that throw.
I think maybe Josh Allen might have the arm
But that's
strength.
the
I don't
thing
know
is
if he
like
had the
he has the arm
creativity.
strength, he just doesn't have the torque and the creativity. Like
Yeah,
I don't feel like he can torque his body like that.
because
Nah, he definitely not.
if you look at that
He's
pass,
a
he
he's a
rolled.
he's a he's a buffalo.
Yeah, I'm like to look at that pass. He rolled out left. He's on his left leg, falling backwards, throwing across his body, getting tackled at the same time, and he just drops a dime right in the bucket
Yeah.
between two Packer defenders, and you got Roma Dunze right there. I'm just like,
Yeah.
that's
Because
freaking disgusting.
Cam Newton's got a cannon of an arm and is probably the best dude to ever play. Like athletic wise,
Hmm.
he's probably the best athlete to ever play quarterback and like can't make that
No.
throw.
No, yeah, you're right. I think him and Patrick. Now, I think honestly, like, yeah, I think he has to win, like Pat has won. But I'm like, I still say he's gonna be top five in the league, and people gonna be talking about him like he's Pat, especially if he's able to put together the accolades that Pat put together.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. I agree with that one for sure.
But yeah, man.
All right.
Marcus.
Well, I'm happy the NFL is finishing up. Love my Bears, but it's time to
And
get
for
back to
those
the NBA.
and for those that's listening, Marcus, even though he's a Bears fan, he don't watch nothing but basketball, so he can't contribute to a sports
Uh,
conversation. He
NBA
contributes to
basketball to be exact. I do
This
he
not watch
yeah.
contribute.
college
This man,
Yeah,
basketball.
you might say the Blackhawks and he talking about what tribe is that?
yeah. He has no
Stop
clue. He has no clue about nothing outside of NBA.
playing.
It's quite sad. Like the Bears,
It's comical. It's comical.
we don't really claim him, but he'll talk down on the Bears. So it's like, I guess you can hang around, you know.
Because
Nah,
I'm like out of
man.
the popular sports, the only one I could probably keep up with the standings enough with hockey and I know who's like the best players, but like that's the one sport where like if you start talking too much hockey, I can't do it. But like baseball, football, even soccer, like I could hold a conversation with like an avid fan. Where like Marcus over here, it's like you start
You
talking about anything but the NBA,
he's done. He's
he
done.
can't put together two sentences.
Look. Even you start talking about college basketball, stick a fork in him. He done.
Nope.
Yeah. Talking about Darren Peterson gonna be drafted over AJ DeBan's like you smoking crack.
I know three
Smoking,
players in college basketball, and
smoking
for Chicago
crack.
sports,
If
I am
DeBansa
there.
is not the if DeBansa is not the number one pick,
They
it is
came out with a
because
draft today, a mock draft. ESPN, Darren
they're
Peterson was number
overthinking
one.
it. I don't know how you watch
Bro,
that
it's
dude
gonna be
play
it,
basketball and don't
it's
think that that's the number one
They
pick.
see the same thing
bro,
I see. RJ Barrett.
it's gonna be
Bro,
AJ,
RJ
then
Barrett was
Darren.
not doing windmills in the lane on a on a drive by. And
Bro,
RJ Barrett, yeah.
it's gonna be AJ one, Darren two, Cameron three. That's
Thank
how it's
God
gonna
that
roll.
these things are recorded. God is good.
Thank
Okay.
God. You're right. You're right.
Peyton
Yeah,
Watson, bro,
We can go
put me
back.
on notice this
We can go
week.
back and prove how stupid you are.
Peyton
yeah.
Watson put me on notice. He was player of the week for good reasons. This man dropped 19 and 8, 25 and 11, 30 and 6, 24 and 7, 23 and 4. Talk about unknown draft picks, yo. He's been carrying the Nuggets while Jokic is out. And last week I said Jamal has been carrying them. This dude's really been doing the dirty work, man. He deserves some love, and to be honest, like it's symbolic of what happened with the Nuggets. They finally got like good supporting cast, and their guys are developing. Shout outs to Coach Malone, but they made the right choice in getting rid of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I
No,
agree.
I agree with that. That's pretty fair. Well, I'm gonna go with my put me on notice is Naji Marshall, and I kind of was like, I'm not a Mass fan, but I was peeping him like last season, and he seems to be like he was like the consistent, like if you needed a play to happen or a bucket, he can go get your bucket. And so I'm pretty confident he can just go get you. Like we were just talking about this offline, like he can go get you like 17 to 20 points a night. You know what I'm saying? Without thinking about it. And I feel like he's
Yeah.
with how kind of with how bad the Mavs are right now, they're not really moving, with AD with AD out, another Chicago born Packers fan.
Yeah,
I'm
stupid.
glad he watched
That's
that loss
that's
while
why.
he healing from his injury. I'm glad he watched that loss while he healing. But street clothes Davis, Packers fan. But yeah, I think even with AD out, Kyrie out, I think Cooper's doing what he can do. He's showing why he was number one pick. I think Najee is that kind of like that consistent piece that you need on your team.
I
You know
hope
what I'm
he gets
saying?
traded to a winning team. I wish he goes to somewhere like Miami
Najee,
or something. Yeah,
yo, he would be tough. He'll be tough in Miami. He's like one of them guys where it's like if he's your, I would say,
Fourth or fifth.
yeah, I'm about to say about fourth or fifth, like leading scorer. Like it's one of the things like you're not counting on him to carry a game, but you miss it if he's not producing points. Like
yeah.
he's that
Yeah.
value.
Or he can step in if you got a guy that's missing a night and be like,
Yep.
hey, I can get 18 to 20 for sure. So
Yeah,
we'll
yeah.
see.
I can't go tonight. He's like, oh yeah, I got you. Here you go.
Clippers could use that.
Clippers use a lot of stuff right now.
Yeah,
They can
for
use
sure.
they can
For
use
sure.
some icy hot.
Prime Clippers could use that. I should
Don't
say
do
that.
that. Clippers are the hottest team in the league right now. Don't do that
Yeah, that record. That record says different.
for now.
Yeah. They need to take some CBD oil on the knees or something to make sure
I
everybody functioning right.
just got to make sure y'all not disrespecting
Pause.
my call me crazy yet. That's
All
all I'm
right.
saying.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Well, my who put you on notice is a dude. I feel like it's long overdue for some flowers on this pod. Another DFW native, Mr. Keyonte George, averaging 23 points, 23.8 points to be exact this season. Shooting a decent clip, 45%, 37% from three, and then actually shooting over 90% from the free throw line. So I feel like he's a good candidate for most
Yeah.
improved. And he's definitely, I mean, the Jazz are a bad team, but he's proven that
He's
he's
a
at least
yeah.
a vital
He's a
piece
bright
of that team
spot.
for the future.
He's definitely a bright spot.
They gonna start sitting him, man. He winning them too many games.
Yeah, yeah, and
Yeah.
he's
They
and he
hold.
plays. I mean, he started every single game from this year. So I mean, Lowry's got to get traded at some point if they don't want to keep winning. And yeah, Keontae, they probably got to start being like, dude, you got the sniffles. You need to sit out tonight.
Yep.
Like, dude, your pinky hurts. No, Doug, your pinky
Your
hurts.
pinky hurts. You heard what I said.
We said it
All
hurt. You
right.
want that contract?
Right. All right. Go sit down now.
Yeah,
You
he's
look.
coming up on extendo. He's coming up on extendo time too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Look. He gonna be like, man, I'm hooping. Yeah, we know. Go sit down.
Too
We
well,
know.
too
We know.
well.
Go sit down. Now, yeah,
Well,
I like Keyonte George.
without further ado, let's go ahead and get active with the draft. This week's topic: the worst trade assets in the league. So this could be draft picks, this could be players. But if you were a team and you were the GM, who is it that you would not want on your team, or what pick would you not want on your team because you feel like it has negative trade value? So the order for the night: Marcus has the first pick, Darius has the second, and then I have the third.
I am so happy to go first. I love my boy, but his time is up. Paul George has effectively the worst contract in NBA basketball. I was gonna say it was his teammate, but you know what? Currently, his teammate
They were
ain't
my top
hooping so
two. They
bad.
were my top. They were my
Yeah.
top two.
Paul
They
George
they
is,
de-
is, is number one, 50 million a year. They owe him another 2, 3 years, and he playing like some days he's a good role player, some days he's a bad role player. So that's number
I
one pick.
was I was definitely about to say PG. Well, so I'll take a teammate. I'm gonna go ahead and go Joel, man.
Man,
I think his contract is probably one of the worst to trade, especially when you don't know. You know, he's not what he used to be. I mean, he's still being productive, but he's not, the MVP Joel. And I think something's definitely wrong with his knees. I think they're probably deteriorated at this, cra- crazy right now. But yeah, I think his contract is definitely worse.
Okay, I gotta go. I gotta go look exactly what he's making over these next 4 years. Go
Yeah.
ahead,
It's a
Mike.
lot.
I just gotta look
It's
it
a
up.
lot. Well, I'm taking two back to back, so both of them are getting picked, but I feel like the order matters here because at least the second dude that I'm gonna pick has proven that he can be the best player on a championship team. The first dude I'm gonna pick, they wanted him to be the best player on a championship team, and he said, "Nah, you got it." So I'm going Anthony Davis first, and
Mm.
I'm going Kawhi Leonard second.
Mm,
There are some haters on Kawhi, man. I've switched over. I'm Team Kawhi now. He back up.
But
is
he's
he
30,
though?
he's 30, he's 33, going on 34. He's still getting paid out the wazoo, and he's gonna play 40 games this year.
Yeah.
He's already played half the games he's gonna play this year. Let's just put it that way.
Like I said, he gonna make all NBA this year. So we'll see. We'll see how this
He ain't gonna
ends.
hit the minimum. He's not gonna hit the minimum. We told you a few weeks ago, like, yeah, he's hooping. He's averaging what 28 a game, but like he's already played 75% of the games this year that he normally plays. It's that aspiration payment. He's gonna get to All-Star break, and that aspiration payment is gonna stop coming. He's gonna be like, yeah, I'm done.
Hey,
All right,
yeah,
I'm gonna head
buddy.
out. I'm gonna head out.
Mm-mm-mm.
Bro. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to Sacramento and pick the light the light skinned sniper himself, Zach LaVine.
Whew. 40 something million a year.
And he still got a play option for 49.
You know he gonna pick it up.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's one of the easiest pickup decisions ever.
All
Yep.
right.
Player option. It ain't no option.
Go ahead and grab that.
It has nothing to do with the amount on their contract. He gonna be out the league. LeBron
It's
gave him
just a
that look
hater.
over
It's
on the
just a
bench
hater.
just the other day. DeAndre Ayton, your time is up, bro. Your time is up. Oh man, LeBron hit him with that side eye right before AD got traded, right before Kyrie left. Your time is up, player.
Hey, it's also that time of year LeBron starts getting real passive aggressive too. So
No, for real.
Yeah.
Um,
Aiden, count your days. You're gonna
you
be
know,
dominating the Chinese Super League soon.
and my other
The
pick
the the
is
Bahamian national team. You're coming home.
right. Shoot, I don't even think they want him to be honest. My other pick is, and this is because in combination with what they did, the Bucks did. They waived and stretched Dame, and then gave Miles Turner another 25 million. Effectively, that's like 45 million a year for someone who's playing terrible this year. Miles Turner, he made the list, player.
But let me argue with you real quick.
Okay,
If they trade him though, his contract is his contract, not
I
not
don't,
the
I don't think another team
that's
would.
the only part because I had a couple dudes on there where I was like, yeah, but the contract is the contract if you're trying to trade him.
Here's what I'm saying, Mike. I don't think another team would take him at 25 million if it was just. Go look at the
I would take
numbers.
Miles Turner at 25 or 30. I
I
wouldn't
don't,
take him at 50. I wouldn't take him at 50. And
the
that's what they
Pacers,
got him at.
the Pacers had him for 10 years and wouldn't give that man 20 million a year. No other team is doing it. The Bucks are desperate.
Somebody will.
Yeah.
It's the king. The king's always lurking.
The
They're
Wizards
like
ran
they're like
around
that
the world.
Birdman meme. Like when they walk
Oh
up on you
man.
rubbing the hands.
Yeah, yeah,
That's the
yeah.
kings looking at a bad contract.
It's
All
like, ooh, I take that.
right. Side note, guess how much Joel Embiid is making in 28-29 season? Just throw out a
60
number.
something. 60 something.
D, you know,
I'm gonna
28,
say
29.
28, 29. I'm gonna say 56.
This man is making 67 million. He's making D book money in in 4 years.
Hey,
Oh no,
hey,
that's
Whew. That's terrible. That's terrible. No matter
that's
how much the
tough.
cap inflates, that's a lot of
oh man, I
that's a lot
messed
of
That's
up.
a
I
money for
should
lot.
the
have
That's
Bulls.
drafted him number one. Lord.
He ain't
that's
even have one knee by that point.
that's a lot
He
of
gonna be
chicken.
like I know y'all probably are Star Wars fans, but he gonna be like Anakin Skywalker when he was in like
Hey,
burnt when his legs were burning off. He gonna be walking on his
Oh,
knees
that's
on nubs.
hey, that he gotta get his chicken. I'm gonna go ahead and go. I'm gonna pick up. We mentioned his name a couple times as a valuable trade piece from that other team in Texas, De'Aaron Fox.
You
I think I
think
think
it's
his contract
bad?
would be tough. No, I think his contract would be tough to take on.
That's fair.
That's fair.
So
That's
yeah, I
fair.
think it'll be. I mean, making 37 mil. He only had one All Star, but he's
Yeah, he's gonna
pretty
be
much
making
on.
55 or 52,
Yeah,
55, something like that.
so that's still a tough contract. I get it. It sucks because you look. He's like in this weird state where you look at him, you like he's worth the money, kind of. I just don't know if I want to pay that money. You know what I'm
Is he
saying? But
currently the highest paid point guard in the NBA? He might currently be.
I don't know. I have to look that up.
It might be tied with Luca. He might be him, Shea, and Luca might all be at that 55. It's weird.
Yeah, because it's what his current contract, what, 5 years, 259 and a half, so
Something
260.
crazy.
Yeah.
All
All right,
right.
so me, it's a lot of good ones out there. I want to say one of them, but he's probably going to get an extension that's going to be more fair than and make his trade value at least decent again.
Don't save it for your honorable mention. You know Darius gonna have one.
So I'm going to say
Yeah,
honestly,
Brian Williams, shut up.
I'm going to go Ja. I probably got to.
Woo!
I'm
Yeah,
going to go Ja
he was on my list.
because he feels like he would have been traded already if he had good trade value.
Yeah.
Um, and the other one I'm going to say, I got to look these ones up. That's how in the margins we are right now. Because I feel
Nah,
like
they're getting better at contracts because of the new CBA.
I'm gonna go. Hmm, give me 2 seconds because I got to look this one up.
Mm. Oh, Rockets finally got a win, by the way. Beat the Bulls. That's all it took was playing us. Let me see.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go. I'm gonna go Jeremy Grant. He's a good player, but
Oh, I forgot he
he's
was
getting
still making
paid.
30 mil
He's
a
getting
year.
paid
Yeah.
through 27 through 27, 28. He's not an unrestricted free agent until 2028. So he's making
Mhm.
32, 34, 36. That's gonna be a really hard contract to trade in 2, 3 years.
Hey man, get your bread, homie. I ain't even mad at you.
Dame hooked that boy up and then dip.
Yeah, man, get your chicken. And then he came back.
That's a that's a G move.
Yeah, get your chicken. I ain't even mad at it. I like Jeremy Grant, man.
Mhm.
I
I'm gonna
like him, but
go.
not that much.
That's fair. I'm gonna go ahead and go with Mike's no not Mike's Marcus' favorite player, Scotty Barnes.
No, that's Mike's favorite player. That's Mike's
Ironically, like sarcastically, my favorite player.
sarcastically. Mine is Paolo.
Yeah, yes, that's his favorite. I would say Scotty Barnes.
Jeremy Grant is the Michael Jordan of Scotty Barnes.
Jeremy Grant. He up there. All
Yeah,
right, I'm a double down. I'm a double down, and I'm gonna go Mr. Tony Snell 2.0, able to put a 0-0-0 stat line in the playoffs, and Kyle Kuzma is still making 20 million plus every
Yeah,
year.
yep,
No one
yep,
says nothing, nothing.
yep, yep. He got that ring, and everybody thinks it's all sweet now.
Yeah,
I saw he was doing a tunnel walk on a what's it? Well, J Hud show. I was like, why is this dude like who asked to book this man?
it's probably because he's dating.
He gonna show up on her show, and people in the audience gonna be like, who is Kyle Kuzma?
He did he have any rhythm on the tunnel walk?
I mean, he was solid. Winnie Harlow, I think he's still dating her. She
Yeah,
probably hooked him up with some rhythm for a
she gave him
day.
some seasoning. Yeah,
Winnie Harlow bad, but that's
he's winning in
that's
some respects, just
yeah.
not with the Bucks.
Winnie
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 Harlow
Harlow.
bad. That's a sidebar conversation. But
Respect.
I'm gonna go ahead.
Wait. That's
I only got three. I
How?
only picked
how.
three.
Oh, did I skip you? Oh, I think I
Yeah,
skipped him. My
I
fault.
picked three.
My
Okay.
bad,
Yeah,
Darius.
I
that's
literally
That's on
picked.
me.
I picked Embiid, Levine,
okay.
and Barnes.
That's on me.
Yeah, Marcus gypped you that time. Then
Yeah, that's okay.
go
He didn't
back and
pick the
steal
guy.
his pick.
He didn't pick the guy I was gonna pick, which is his favorite again, Mr. Patrick Williams himself.
Oh, what? How'd I forget? Lord,
Mr. Patrick Williams himself.
should have been number one pick. Gosh dang. That's a steal.
I,
Lord have mercy.
I knew you'd be sick. Hey,
God.
I'm all about players getting their money, man. I just think with the production that he got, like honestly, he might be out the league.
Bro, he owes us money for watching him.
Low key.
Marcus,
Like
you're gonna be
they
mad. You're gonna be mad, but if I had an honorable mention, he might not be the first pick, I would say.
You're gonna say Drew.
Yep.
Don't play. Stop. Stop.
Drew was making $32 million this year, 34 next year, 37 the year after that. He's gonna be 38 years old by the time he's a free agent.
What's his win percentage though? Tell me that.
I mean, this
When he
year it ain't very
plays.
great. This year it ain't very great.
When he played, they were winning.
Mm.
Man,
Okay.
screw you. He's a good locker room player. He's a good locker room teammate.
Hey, I want a good locker
Yeah.
room dude, but I ain't paying a good locker room dude $40 million a year.
Whatever, man.
So and since Marcus was teasing me about my honorable mention was Melo, LaMelo Ball.
Mellow.
I thought about it, but I'm like, he's still young enough to where like he's gonna be a
He,
tradable asset for a bit.
yeah, I think he'd be young enough. Yeah, true. He's still young enough. I just don't know. I mean,
He got about a
if
year to prove it.
I think if you picking him up,
Zion's getting up there, but his
yeah,
contract is expiring. Honestly, Jaren
yeah.
Jackson Jr. is making a lot of money for a dude that rebounds 5 times a game.
Love JJJ. I
I
didn't
mean,
want to put that smut on his name.
I mean, you still got some good players. Not saying these are pigs, but I mean, you still got what Laurie, you got Jalen Green. So you got good
Jalen
players.
Green.
Mikal Bridges,
Dang.
I like Mikal Bridges, but his contract, and again, in today's economy, is a rough one for how long he's getting paid for. Like,
Would you say Mike? Would you say MPJ his contract is a tough contract?
no, because his expires soon. Like he's got this year, and then I think next year. And
Honestly,
honestly,
I
the
mean,
way
it's the
he's been
difference between
playing,
game one and game whatever. We're on game 40 now or something like that. He's changed. He's made that contract worth it.
for
yeah, I
sure.
feel say the way he's been playing, like honestly, I don't think it's a bad contract. Like you need to pay him his money
Yeah.
because he's shown. Now, like I said, I don't know if I think we was talking about it. I don't know if you can necessarily win with him as your one, but you can definitely win with him as your maybe two or three. I could say that.
Yeah, and if he was in like year one of an extension and starting to make 40, 45, 50, then yeah, I would say that's a tough contract for like your second or third best player. But like he's got this year and next year. Like I feel like that's
Mhm.
a super tradable contract, honestly, where he's at right now.
Yeah, we'll just see what he gets extended as. I'm sure his agent is looking at Laurie and being like, "Hey, if Laurie got a
So
40 million a year for an extension,
again, I like we started getting to the margins of some of these contracts. I saw this one buddy where I'm like, yeah, I can see how that's a bad contract. Jordan Poole be paying
Yeah.
him
forgot about
130
that."
million, almost 130 million for kind of being an inefficient, just chucker
I,
low
I had
key.
him down too, but his is up relatively soon. The other one that honestly I had down, and Marcus, I think will probably agree with this one, is Keegan Murray.
Chris, um,
Keegan, crazy
Like
he's a role player. They
he
gave
hasn't
him
even
40.
started his extension yet, and he's got 5 more years. And his best year was probably his rookie year when they
But
made the playoffs.
yeah,
it's the Kings. It's the
that's what I'm
Kings.
saying. Like, is it? I'm gonna say, is it bad because he's on the Kings, or is it? Do you really just think like his talent is just capped?
I
No,
mean,
it's capped. It's
he was an old rookie, so I feel like his talent when he came in the
Yeah,
league was
he is.
already
Yeah,
he came in like close to his ceiling already.
I mean, we just said Laurie's money is rough, and he's gonna be making almost what Laurie and
Yeah.
MPJ are making at role as a
that's
role
fair.
player.
Like
He's
they're
gonna be
they're
making
different
40
players.
mil a
They're
year.
different players, but Keegan Murray is the Michael Jordan of Obi Toppins, if we're being honest.
Dang, you keep getting more and more disrespectful. It's crazy. I didn't
And
think you
now,
could.
based on that
Jesus.
contract, he might be the ultimate.
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, the more you think about it, like he is an older rookie, so you don't have the potential working for you. You kind of like what we see is like, all right, you kind of are who you're gonna be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't have the luxury of like LaMelo. You kind of start to see Melo like, all right, he's kind of becoming what he's gonna be.
Yeah.
But when he first came, you really thought that he could be like a pillar on a winning team. Now
Yeah.
looking at,
Dang,
I think Lamelo is exciting, but I call him Melo. I can't. I feel like there's only one Melo. But
Keegan's a year older than LaMelo. Gosh dang,
dang. Did he come in? So he didn't come in early, did he?
Who?
he's
If he's a
25
year,
and a half, bro.
Keegan Murray.
wow, wow.
Okay. Well, he was at Iowa, I think, at least 3 years.
Was it? No, let me
Because his
see.
brother,
Was it
his
three?
brother Chris came the very next year, and his brother played all 4 years there.
Was it three? And I feel like I haven't heard nothing from his brother over there in Portland.
Nope.
Yeah, dang.
Yeah, he was at
Yeah,
Iowa 20 to 2022, so 2021, 21, 2022. Yeah, so he was there 3 years.
yeah, he was 3 years. Yeah.
But still, he came in like he was gonna be take off. And
I mean, he kind of had that one year where you kind of thought like, oh, okay, he putting it together, but then he kind of, I mean, he's regressed a little bit, but again, like I think
he's not a
it's
bad player. It's just
yeah, it's
you
it's the
gotta.
Kings, it's the
I don't
Kings.
like
That's it.
I don't like the CBA. I feel like we've like hammered that point, but I feel like if you're gonna have if the rules exist the way the rules exist, you got to be smart about the dudes you pay. And Keegan Murray is not a dude I'm trying to pay like dang near $40 million a year,
That's fair.
even
They
on an
said
expiring year.
they said no to Fox, yes to Keegan, just like the
And
Kings.
no to Tyrese Halliburton. How do you
And
like?
that's wild. That's wild. I
Mhm.
mean, think about it. You literally had Tyrese Halliburton and De'Aaron Fox in your backcourt.
And now they talking about they need a point guard. I was-
Like you had two good point guards.
Give us LaMelo. Give us Trey. Y'all got any more than point guards?
What if LaMelo went to what if he went to the Kings?
Oh, it's on the table. We talked about that in the group chat the other day. It's either the
Hey,
Clippers or the Kings for LaMelo. That's his
hey,
next team.
it's gonna be up too. He gonna make them relevant. He gonna make them relevant.
Yeah, he's gonna be like Trey. He's gonna put butts in seats for sure.
That's
Yeah,
for sure.
he gonna definitely make them relevant.
Well,
He gonna get people paid.
go ahead and lay out y'all's picks again. So Marcus, you were first, so you go first. Darius, go second. I'll wrap it up.
All right, bet.
Yeah, no doubt. I got Paul George number 1, DeAndre Ayton number 2, Miles Turner number 3, Kyle Kuzma number 4.
I got Embiid number 1, Levine number 2, Scotty Barnes number 3, and Mr. Patrick Williams bringing up number 4.
I got AD, Anthony Davis. I got Kawhi Leonard. I got Ja Morant, and I got Jeremy Grant. Fellas, it's been real. I don't have a slick one for y'all tonight.